I wanted to say happy first day at the U of I to everybody. And if you're not from the U of I hope you have a good first day of the school year or academic year or whatever day of the week it is for you, wherever you are. And so for my students from BADM 320, I want to say welcome. This is going to be a kind of traditional thing we're going to have every week. We're just going to have an open office hours that I will post on Compass, so you can see it live, and the replay will be available on the channel, on the YouTube channel as well. So all the stuff will be there. So if you can't make it, you can watch it there. You do not have to watch these. It's okay. All the other videos we have out there cover all the main topics, so you'll be good to go. All right? Now, first off, hi. I'm Mark Walters. I am the professor of this class, and I've taught this class since I think 2012, maybe. And I've loved it. I've loved it since I first started it. I feel really bad that we're not face-to-face this year or anything like that, but at least we can do some interactive things like this. If you want to pose questions, you can. It's not a problem. But just want you to know it should be a interesting time. We will do some of these here on YouTube. We will do some of these. I might do some on Instagram Live, so we can do get some of you to pop in here. Also, we might do some on Zoom as well, just depending how things are going. For example, when we have the exam, I will be online during the first part of the exam. So if you have questions, you'd be like, Mark, I need some help. So, I can't give you the answers, obviously, but we can have these kind of things. But, yeah, this is my 9th year. Yes, this is my 9th full year. I've gone 9, so it'll be 10 years after this of teaching at the University of Illinois. I've enjoyed teaching here for a very long time. I enjoy seeing students face-to-face, and online is cool too, so don't worry, I'll still enjoy teaching you here. One of the big things in this class is this is a Principles of Marketing class. So it's not, we're not reinventing the wheel. We're getting you the basics so you can run your business, because it doesn't matter if you are going to be a marketing major or you're an accounting major or you're a theater major. You need to know marketing. You talk to the heads of EY. They're like, I'm constantly thinking about our EY brand, right? Ernst & Young brand, because we have to justify these prices we charge, and that's marketing to help people understand that. And I think about it in general. When I think of marketing, I think marketing solves problems. Trying to think about, okay, what tickets we're going to sell at our venue, or what events can we do, or how do we keep customers buying from us when they're stuck at home with their mask and not going out? These are things that businesses have to think about, and marketing, part of our job is to figure out these problems. So this semester, we're going to cover a lot of different stuff, from strategic marketing, like figuring out what the real problems are and how we can take advantage of situations, to look at our supply chain, looking at pricing. We're looking at advertising and stuff like this. We're going to be looking at, social media marketing, which a lot of you, I'm sure, are very interested in. So there's all kinds of stuff we're going to be covering this semester. And I do hope we do have a good time doing it. Now, few things I want to talk about today, because today's one of those kind of longer office hours. I will get to people's questions, but basically what I'm going to do is just kind of give you a welcome intro, talk about the course, go over the syllabus, talk about, the Q&As, because I do have some questions that people have sent. Before I get too far, I know there's one question that people are really wanting to know, and that is, Mark, why the heck is the week 1 quiz giving me like 12 out of 25 or 18 out of 25? Look, Compass hates me, and I hate Compass. We're not friends. And so Compass apparently is not grading like I wanted it to. So everyone that actually does and attempts the week 1 quiz, what'll happen is when those get registered, I think on the 11th of September, the next, right after that, I will put in another column, another row of grades, and everyone that did week 1, doesn't matter if you miss stuff, you will get 25 out of 25. If you don't do the quiz at all, then it's going to be one of your drops. But even if you get 1 point, I'm going to do that. But that is only for this quiz, okay? So the syllabus quiz, that apparently is not having problems. If you can find it, again, Compass is being a kind of a pain, okay? But anyway, let's go over some of the syllabus stuff that you might want to kind of think about as we go forward. one thing is if you want to contact me, we do have the email that I sent out before. You can always contact me there. If you send it to the Gmail, some of the graders will get it. They collect it. They might answer back, or I'll answer back depending on the day. If you have kind of like an off-topic question, like not a BADM 320 question, but about careers in marketing or what you want to do, you can write to my Illinois email, my personal one. You have that in the syllabus, so you'll have that. In terms of talking to me, you know you can send emails and stuff. We can set up Zoom chats if you want to talk. That is fine. So we can do that as well. But just have to contact me for that one. But the overall objective of this course is really I want to give you kind of a solid base of marketing so you kind of understand what's going on out there. And so like I say, it's like, look, my job is to prepare you for when you walk out that door. Like in the classroom, you walk out there in the real world. This class is to give you that kind of marketing knowledge. So if you're going to start your own business, if you're going to be looking for a job, the basic kind of marketing stuff you need to know to be successful, we're going to be covering a lot of that here. Because I know a lot of you, this is your only marketing course. Okay, for some of you, this might be your only business course. And I want to make sure that I can do the best I can to give you as much information as I can so you can be a success. So we're going to talk about all kinds of different things like we talked about. Like I said, from promotion to pricing to strategy, all kinds of stuff. Okay, figuring out trends. So a lot of stuff we're really going to kind of cover. Now, in terms of the materials you need, this is our book. I mean, you can see it down here as well. The bookstore.illinois.edu, just look up BADM 320, the fall 20 edition. That's the one you want to get. See, it looks like me, just like in the videos. So you'll be like, oh yeah, that's my professor's book. It makes it easier for you to find. So we do have that. So there's plenty available. Just get in contact with them. They will get you. It has the practice exams. It has all the slides. It has all kinds of stuff to help you out. So you do need this. It's a required thing just to help you get through everything. Believe me, it'll make life a lot easier. Also, the slides that are in the book actually go in the order of the videos that we have. Okay, so whether you're on the Professor Walters channel or you're watching them on Compass, the book is now in order of the videos. So it all kind of goes together so you can kind of follow along and take notes as you go. I do recommend you do that, okay? Because I know for a lot of us, our the really only online class we had was the Ersatz, like 2 months or whatever, a month and a half we had last semester. Now we're really having a lot of online stuff. So this is a thing that's going to really help you. And the thing is because I know a lot of you have, we have a lot of students that aren't, they might be in a 12-hour time difference from our course. All the videos, all the classes, all the stuff is in the asynchronous kind of stuff, so you can watch it when it's going to work for you. Because I know, maybe some of you are home and you got to babysit your kids, or you got to babysit your parents, or you're sharing the internet with a lot of people, and I want to make sure the videos are available whenever it's best for you to learn. Okay, that's why we have this kind of schedule. The video, I send out our emails on Sunday to say, hey, this is what we need to learn this week. Here are the videos to watch, and the quiz, you can do it Monday through Friday, whatever you want to do it, but it's got to be done by Friday at noon. I have that because I know everyone's got something different going on, okay? And some of us have nothing going on. Some are like, dude, Mark, it's Sunday night. Give me the stuff so I can get it over with and I get a free week. You can do that, okay? But I just want you to know I want to do the best I can to make this a good learning experience for you and just a good overall experience for you, because I know it's a tough one out there, okay? So that's why I try to film some of the videos in like funner locations, or more fun locations. I'm not an English major. My PhD is in management, so, forgive me. But I wanted to try to make it something that could be enjoyable for you instead of just me standing in front of a blackboard going, yes, here is the next slide that I will talk about. I thought it'd be more fun how I kind of set it up. So I hope it does make it an interesting semester for you in learning. I hope it really does help you learn. I think it does because I know a lot of people learn a different way. Some people like, they like the lecture. Some people like a book and stuff. So I try to have everything so you can learn the best you can. So hoping for some good luck there. Now, next thing I want to talk about from the syllabus. Okay, so if you are wondering if you missed an email or something from me, always check announcements in Compass, because in there, that's where I have, whenever I send out our Sunday night emails, it will be an email announcement, so it'll be there. So you can just check on there and see what's up, okay? So we can have that. Now, performance evaluations. What do you have to do in this class? Well, we have exams, and we have quizzes, and we got a syllabus quiz, okay? So there are actually 4 exams, but you only have to do 3. Because I'm going to take the 3 best scores out of 4. So let's say you're going into you finish classes, you count up your points. You're like, man, I want to try to get a little bit better. You can take the final, no problem. Okay, you can use that, and then we'll just take your best ones out there. Okay. Now, for the exams, I do not have conflict exams because with COVID and things like this, I really feel if someone's sick and they've got COVID and stuff like that, I do not want them trying to take a conflict exam 2 days later. So that's why you can just waive that exam and you can just focus on getting better. I'm going to do that. Okay, so we have that. And so if you miss one, you just take it later. Okay, so the first 3 exams are from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. at night because we're time changes and stuff. I try to make it so it could be a time that here in the U.S. could work and it's where other places are. I know it doesn't work for everybody, but how the system works, that is when I can do it. So we have those. Now, when you take the exams, it's there's 3 hours windows you can take it, but you'll only get 80 minutes to take the exam. So once you start, that clock starts. If you're like, oh, Mark, I got it and I had to poop and I pooped a long time and I came back and then I forgot my dinner and then my friend called and I ran out of time. Doesn't matter. There's nothing I can do. Compass, as you've seen for the first quiz, Compass does not like me. So you want to make sure it's like when you're ready to start it. I recommend starting at the beginning. I will be online for the first probably hour and a half, hour and 20 minutes of the exam. So if people want to start, they have some questions, they can ask me. Okay? Because I know before when I've done exams on Compass, there's been mess ups. So I want to make sure everybody's kind of on board. Okay? So you have the 3 exams, or the 4 exams, of which you'll have to do 3. But if you want to do all 4, you can. It's not a problem, just to see which ones work best. Totally fine. Now, next thing is a syllabus quiz. This isn't due until September 15th. I know in the book it said like a September 8th date, but if you look, it's going to be September 15th because we still have students that are joining this week for class. And probably we'll have students that will drop this week, so more students will start next week. So I just want to give people time to do the syllabus quiz. The syllabus quiz does not count in those weekly quizzes. It's its own thing because with 1,033 students in this class, having 1,033 people asking me when's the exam gets a little annoying. So by doing this, I know you already know these answers. So we have that. Now, next thing you need to do are the weekly quizzes. So we're going to have 11 weekly quizzes. Now, the first one, you get a few weeks to do it, but the rest are just, you get 1 week to do it. The reason why I have these is because I want to make sure you are all, watching the videos and learning the material as we go. Last semester, I surveyed my entire class, which was 600 students, and I asked them, hey, what would be a good thing for an online class? Like, look, give us weekly work so we keep up, because then we don't try to learn everything the night before the exam. So this way you're learning the stuff as you go, so you do well. So you're kind of studying for the exam ahead of time, like you wanted to. Like you told yourself when you were coming this semester, this is going to be the semester where I'm actually working on doing some things, okay? So we'll have that. Other things, the grading scale. So if you look at my grading scale, 964.5 points, rounds up to an A+. If you notice that the A- goes from 894.5 points, rounds up. So you can pretty much figure those out. So just trying to help out because I know some students are like, I'm so close. Well, in the grades, I'm already giving you a little bit close. And then for extra credit, because we do not have a curve in this class, there are 2 extra credit options. Okay, one, you can do these SONA experiments, which basically they said they will send me the link next week or the week after. And you just sign up for a time and you just answer a bunch of questions online and you get 0.5% added on to your final grade. So that's helpful. It's like 50 points if you go by the point scale, but it's 0.5% add on your final grade, and you can do up to 6 of them. So you can add on 3% onto your grade. Okay, so I mean, who needs a curve when you can already get a guaranteed 3% boosted up? Now I know some people do not like to do the SONA experiments, so we actually do have a Save the World project. It's a strategic marketing project. It's explained in the syllabus. And you do that, you help out a nonprofit organization, give back your business experience, give back your experience to help a nonprofit organization in your hometown or your university or wherever. You can go there. Okay, so we do have that. Let's see. Ooh, we have our first question of the evening. Okay, so Sahil wants to know, Hello, Professor. I had a question related to the required materials. If I'm not on campus, is there another way to get a copy of the workbook? So, you saw the URL, thanks. Hey, so I'm just glad that you wrote, because now I know at least somebody is actually watching. So there's at least that. I mean, though my kids are probably used to me talk to myself. But anyway, so yeah, Sahil, the bookstore thing, if you just look over down there, there's the link there. Just look up BADM 320 Fall 20, and it'll be there. Sadly, they don't have the cool picture, but you'll see my picture on the cover, and you'll be fine. Now, some things to look at in terms of the dates. The dates of the exams: Thursday, September 24th is the first exam. Tuesday, October 27th is the second exam. And December 3rd is the third exam. That's a Thursday. It's the last Thursday of classes, or the last full week of classes. So we have that. The final, they are not sure where to put it yet. We're figuring that one out, because we have an online section, a 9:30 section, a 12:30 section. So we're trying, and it's all going to be online anyway. So we're trying to figure it out. So I will let you all know that to be determined time, okay, or to be announced time for that, okay. Let's see. Back to our syllabus. Other things. So grade notification. Well, I can't actually write you your grades. I'm not sure. They probably need to adjust this for what's going on these days. But I can't email you your grade. But if you look in Compass, it'll give you points, right? And then you look on the syllabus, and the syllabus will tell you how to break down the points. Like, hey, drop out some of those quizzes and da. You'll be able to figure out your score pretty easily that way. So it's pretty straightforward. Common courtesy policy. Look, if we're doing things online, in Zoom or here, or we have guest speakers, be respectful. I'm not really worried about it. My students are the best students on campus, so I don't have to worry about it, because y'all are awesome. So just know that. Don't cheat. I don't really want to have to use the programs that watch you take the exam. That kind of scares me. So let's try not to do that. Hey, Leo, good to see you, buddy. So I don't really want to use that. So let's try to keep it, okay. For those students that have their DRES letters, do send them to me. We are working with e-learning. I actually have a meeting with them tomorrow, and we're discussing how we can have it set up so your DRES requirements can be met, and we can have it on Compass. So your exam time will be extended if that's one of the things you need. So we can do that. Okay. Let's see. Frequently asked questions that we get, because we're through the syllabus. It's time for the Q&A section. If you look at the end of the syllabus, I have a bunch of frequently asked questions that you can go through and read on your own, so I don't have to waste your time. So I thought I'd go with the questions that were actually sent to me this week. So, first off, I talked about this at the beginning of the video. I'm going to talk about it again for those of you who've gotten on here later. Points on the first quiz are not getting corrected correctly. So as long as you attempt the first quiz, you will get 25 points out of 25 points. I will make a new column for that later on, okay? Just remember that when you're calculating your grade, that you don't calculate that one. That's going to get thrown away. There'll be a brand new week one, next to week one update, and that will be 25 across the way. So you'll have that. So Yang, or Yang, it's very small here, and I'm very old. I'm going to try to zoom this in a bit. Yang, hello, Professor. Hello. I'd like to know if Tuesday 8 p.m. is going to be a fixed time for office hours, or the time changes every week. So 90% of the time, it will be on Tuesdays at 8 p.m. I'm going to do that and it might just be a quick live thing, hey, I'm on here. If anyone has any questions, I'll be for this. There'll be a couple times it will be different. Like when we have our exam on the 27th of October, the week before, I will have the office hours on the Thursday. So what I'll do during the office hours is go over the exam review. So go over the exam, so you the practice exam, so you can be kind of prepared. So I'll do that before. So there'll be some things like that. And then we have a few guest speakers that we have on here that we might have at a different time. I know we're going to have one on nonprofit marketing. We've got one from a company that's going to talk about how to recruit. Business Career Services, we're going to do some stuff with them. We're going to have one on careers and marketing, career tracks, and stuff like that. So there's going to be a lot of other ones, but our normal office hours, my hope, the plan, is to be on Tuesdays at 8 p.m. And sometimes we might not have one. I'm going to guess the week after the exam, no one wants to talk to me. So we'll see, okay? So thank you very much for the question. Now, we got the points done. So some people have had trouble watching the videos on Compass. Compass, again, we're not friends. Compass, if it's not letting you watch the videos, you can go to professorwalters.com, and if you click on Principles of Marketing, it will show topic 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like that. Those topics correlate to the modules. So if it's like, oh, I can't get lesson module 3 to open, you can go to topic 3 on professorwalters.com, and all the videos will be there. They're embedded there, so it's actually probably easier to watch than on Compass, because I know some students are having issues not being able to watch their playlist. I do not set up the Compass. The e-learning team is very nice, and they set it up for me, so sometimes there is issues. That's why I have the Professor Walters stuff to make it a bit easier visually to do some of these things. So hopefully there's those things there. Students that are not in Compass yet. So I've had a bunch of students that added today, and a bunch of students dropped yesterday. So I hope they're not scared. I don't know. Anyway, they're like, I don't want to have nightmares of this guy talking to me on YouTube all the time, because it'll ruin your YouTube like suggestions. I'm sorry. Don't worry. They'll realize you're not watching like from your normal thing, so it'll be okay. Anyway, but if you're not in Compass, it usually takes 2 to 3 days, like work days, weekdays, whatever, for names to get into Compass. So if you've signed up after 2 days or 3, let's say you signed up today, if you are not in the system, like you can't get by Friday morning, send me an email Friday morning, and I will figure out how we can get you in, okay, into Compass. Let's see. Yeah. So those are some things I wanted to talk about. Other things. I mean, literally, these office hours are relatively quick and painless. So it's just kind of a time for me to be here. Usually I'll have a topic to talk about. I think next week, because we're gonna get closer to career fair, so I might talk about some career stuff next week. So there'll be some other themes which I will announce beforehand, so you can be like, oh, that sounds like a topic I want to listen to. We'll do that. If I have guest speakers come on, we can do that. I'm also trying to make it so some of the other professors might have their office hours with me, so we can have like the Zoom meeting kind of stuff, so students could post questions, and we can do that. So there's just a lot of things going on. I'm excited to start the semester and get things going. I don't know if anybody has any questions. I mean, I don't even know if anybody's really watching. Oh, there's 16 people watching right now. So those 16 people, I appreciate you watching. That's, we have 1.6% of the class watching live. I mean, hey, oh well, it is what it is, and these aren't required. But I will say, if you want to do well in the class, you got to watch the videos, have the book to go through the slides, and you'll do well. And if you ever have any questions, you can always write and ask. So we do have that, but do grab your book at https bookstore.illinois.edu. Just look up BADM 320. It should pop up for fall 2020. Grab one of those. Remember, pigs flying. It's an easy way to do it. So if anyone has any questions, feel free to shoot out there. And we can talk about anything, because we can talk about business. We can talk about, classes. We can talk about Illinois stuff. I mean, I know for me, I know we're all getting tested multiple times a week. I got my days are Monday and Thursday. And I got tested yesterday, and apparently their system didn't get it. So I got a nasty email saying, you didn't do your test. I'm like, I did. So yeah, I did. I got other things. I'm still negative. Yes. Whatever. Like, I'm still okay. Yeah, so fun stuff there. Some other things we're going to be doing, because we're going to have the live Q&As, but also I'm going to try to have some fun stuff here, maybe a trivia night or two, or some kind of things with prizes. Of course, you need to have prizes. You got to entice you all to be here. So we'll have prizes of T-shirts and all kinds of stuff, and swag from the university, swag from other places, trying to get some local companies to donate so we can ship places and get you some fun stuff. Fiona has a question. Hey, Prof. Hey, Fiona. Good to see you. No homework assignments, correct? Didn't see it in the syllabus. No, there's no homework assignments. There's just those weekly quizzes you're going to do. Okay, you have the 11 weekly quizzes. I only take 8 of them for a grade. So you miss some because you're sick. You miss some because you don't want to go. You miss your hangover, whatever. You get 3 you can miss. Okay, so make sure you save them, because maybe you do get sick and you don't want to waste them early. So do that. But no, I don't have any homework assignments per se on this one. Next semester I probably will, but this one we're just doing the tests and the quizzes because I want everyone to get kind of used to kind of having online classes, and I didn't want to kind of overwhelm people because I know there's some people that are doing like high-level math classes and engineering courses and supply chain and accounting, and I know it's going to be really tough and a lot of time in front of a Zooming, right? And I mean, I don't know how you all are, but when I sit in front of Zoom for more than like 30, 40 minutes, I'm like, oh God, this sucks. So hopefully I can help out. So Fiona, I hope that helps you out. Any other questions we can have out there? If you want to write me, you can also write me on Twitter at Walters World, or Instagram, which is at Walters World, or at Professor Walters. We're on there. We're also on Facebook, on Professor Walters and Walters World, but I'm going to guess none of you are on Facebook, except to post a nice first day of school picture like I did, so Grandma can see it and go, oh, my little one, she's off to college, or my little boy, he's off to college. Some things always make them happy. I know I took mine today with my sign. Ready to go. Anyway, so I guess we can open up to any other questions. Anybody have anything else? No? I don't know. Let's see if we're down to how many now? We're down to 14. So if Fiona got her question answered and popped off, that's okay. I appreciate her stopping by. I appreciate Fiona sending questions in. So don't worry. The future office hours will be a bit more structured. This is just hey, hope you're doing well. Good to have you. Welcome to the class. I'll wait a little bit here. Oh, so Fiona, your stream timed out. No homework, Fiona. No homework. That's the key thing. No homework, Fiona. Also, I said there'll be more structure on these office hours. I'll probably have a topic. Like I'm kind of thinking like have like a, like advice kind of thing. Whether it's maybe we could do something like negotiating your first salary, or how to a little like networking tips or something like that, just to help out, just to give you a little bit of something extra, and then go through the questions. So anyway, I think Fiona just heard me say her name, and so she's like, no, I timed out. I'm just kidding, Fiona. I'm glad to have you here. Anyway, 25 minutes in. See, gotta be on brand, right? I mean, Illinois, not Illinois. All right. Nobody else says anything? All right. Well, I appreciate those that watch this for watching. Next week we will go through. Oh, here's another thing. Actually, we're going to do on these. When there are like models we're working on. Oh, there's a lag on the chat. Yeah, sorry. I got you, Fiona. Probably my kids got onto Fortnite or something, so I too have to adjust all this. So I can't actually go live during the day because my kids, they're both doing lives. They're online learning this semester, and I will have zero bandwidth during the day. So. And I saw on your videos last year before I visited Rome. I was so excited. I recognized you. Awesome videos. That's cool, Anna. I'm glad I could. I'm glad the videos could help out. I love Rome. We were supposed to be there this summer, but that COVID thing ruins all the good trips. But I'm glad you got to go. That's really cool. So anyway, I will let you all be for the night. Thank you for joining up for a little bit. Maybe I'll bring the dog next time and I'll just hang out with him and talk. But we'll be doing some of the models next time, because I think next week we have we're going to be doing SWOT analysis and a few other things. So I'm actually going to do some of the actual models that we work on. So when we have that, I'll be doing this here, so we have some practice, so you all can write and type and have some questions and stuff. Okay. So everybody, I wish you all the best. Oh, Paul got one last question there. Paul, I just want to let you know how enjoyable your videos are to watch. It makes me want to engage and learn more about marketing through your course this semester. Aw, man, thanks, Paul. I'll have to remember that. I have to remember that name when I'm going through the grades. And I'm like, how do I round? I'm kidding. Everyone earns an A. Okay. So you're good. Thanks, Paul. I appreciate it, man. Anyway, 30 minutes. I think that's good. 30, and you also have, there's so many, you all have so many videos, and sometimes sometimes the modules will have more. Like when we get to the strategy one, there's a lot of stuff in that one, okay? But then you'll get to the supply chain one, which only has like 8 or 9 videos. So it kind of mixes around. So watch your videos as you go. Watch what works best for you. I just want to help make sure this class is as helpful as possible for you to learn, because I know this is not the easiest way to learn. So I hope the YouTube videos and the Compass videos can really help out. And yeah, you have a good night too, Paul. Anyway, I'll let y'all go. Have yourselves fantastic first weeks. Again, don't forget, it's our first day fun. It only gets worse from here, because then you have like stuff to actually do, and maybe my ring light won't shine right there, but hopefully we'll have some fun stuff. Anyway, wish y'all the best. Bye, everybody. Thank you for being here, and let's have a great semester.